This is Anthony with True Diamond Heart, continuing our video series on meditation and mindfulness. Now, as a meditative aid, we can focus on any one thing as we sit still. Meditation is stillness practice. In other words, we sit physically still and devote that time exclusively to the process of expanding consciousness, expanding awareness, growing and becoming who we are here on Planet School to learn to be. Fulfilled, free, magnificent creatures of service, responsibility, freedom, love, joy, creativity. Now, okay, let's do it that way. Take the tip of your finger and look at the tip of your finger. Now, we spoke about focus in another video. We spoke about focus. We spoke about commitment. We are committed to being here. We're going to stay here. As interesting or as boring as it may seem to the everyday self that I brought in here, this is my commitment to my expansive, eternal, magnificent self, and to revealing that self and becoming that self. I'm doing it by this practice. And I am focused on my finger. And the guy's talking, but the talking is kind of like a backdrop to this point. The tip of my finger is the entire universe. And I am dedicated and determined, committed, in a non-struggling, very simple exercise of my divine will to focus, my power to focus. I am focused on one thing and I will stay there for another minute. This finger is all there is, the tip of this finger. And when thoughts and feelings come, I gently let them move through. I don't pursue them because I am bigger than my thoughts and feelings. I, at this moment, have decided, as big as the thoughts and feelings may be, this tiny tip of the finger right now is completely and only important, unless there's an emergency, which there probably isn't. Don't let any of these thoughts or feelings convince me that there's an emergency that isn't really an emergency. This finger. Boredom is not an emergency. Boredom is simply my lack of understanding that this is me learning emancipation. Free myself from boredom by going straight through it. Notice how the quality of the tip of my finger is becoming very, very special. Very unusual. Not like I ever would have experienced or thought the tip of my finger could be. It's starting to reveal a magnificence that's always there. Why didn't I notice it? Single-pointed attention is meditation. In stillness, we pay attention to one thing. It's just an aid. The focus on this finger was a way for us to keep our senses and our attention in one place while our consciousness is expanded. And as we did so, the finger took on quite a magical quality, didn't it? Stay with us. We're going to do some other focused, single-pointed. We'll do breath next.